Championships. Let's go. Championship Saturday. Let's go. Holy cow, I'm excited. I can't believe it's that time of year. I feel like it was just a few days ago we were trying to inch our spot into the playoffs. We got semifinals to recap, which you probably won't, and we got finals to preview. So yes, hopefully you enjoy, folks. And I can't believe it, Terry. I'm so damn pumped.
It's crazy. Perfect timing. The Dolphins had their championship this past Sunday, right?
Hey, Mason
Uh,
Miller, where you at? Where you at, Mason? Where you at? Where you at, Mason? Come
oh,
on now.
he's in the finals.
He is in the finals. Yeah, that he is. He is.
Before we get into it, let's not forget our get together this Sunday during the Grey Cup that the Montreal Alouettes will be in.
Yes, it's true.
We're doing it at Champs Bar like, as usual. It was posted on the MFL players. Captains were emailed. We're gonna do the whole shabam there with the rap. Why that face?
No, I forgot something.
What'd you forget?
No, I forgot to do something. I have to send an email before that we don't talk about.
You
But
sent emails?
here, I'll remind myself.
You sent emails?
Yeah, bro. Come on now.
Um, yeah, raffles. Just for being there, you might win like $100 off or something. If you win an award and you're there, you get like $25 off your next season. Also a good time. Yeah, you'll be there, right?
I'll be there. I'll be. I think I'll have to leave early. What time is it at?
Starts at 5:30, I think.
Okay.
All right, what time you got something?
At 9 we have the thing we don't talk about.
Oh, you could skip.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, thank you.
All right, let's get into it. We'll start with MFL Laval as champions were crowned. Our third ever season of MFL Laval is in the books. Our first ever with two divisions.
I was. Were you refing or just there in your waffles?
No, I was reffing, and I gotta tell you, it was a cold day. It was my coldest ever MFL day to be outside.
Like including even playing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Man, there was some snow, right?
Yeah, it snowed.
Damn. That's pretty cool, man. That's football weather. What are you gonna say, bro?
Oh yeah, it was like really, really cold. Like just props to everyone for just being there because it was like really cold. We had the Division 1 finals. Gold Diggers start off very slow. Bandino started off on a mission. You could see it scoring on fourth down on their two first drives, going up 12 to nothing. Um,
Did Matt actually throw that TD on fourth?
yes.
That's so cool.
Quarterback play. Matt actually threw two TDs in this game.
Yeah, okay, that's what I threw. It was man, what a good two
Threw
of two.
another one on fourth down. So we got to watch out for Matt throwing bombs this Saturday in the D3 finals.
Yeah, don't remind me.
But it was really sick that fourth down to Liam. It was the Gold Digger was playing man, like very very tight man, and it was triple slants, and Liam turned it up on a wheel route, caught it, and he was gone. Like Rob really did everything in his power to keep his team in it. Could see he rushed 9 times for 61 yards. He even rushed for a 2 point convert. Like it was literally fine wine. I think Rob was a key fourth down, and Rob tucked it in and ran, and he was getting yacked, baby. It really showed that Rob really wanted this one. Unfortunately for him and the Bandinos, Gold Diggers come out on top. Um, so yeah, down 13 to 6. First play of the second half. Simon Duchesne finds Manuel Leroy on a skinny post down the middle, wide open, walks it in, and right then and there you knew that okay, Gold Diggers, they're coming back. They're coming back. As putrid as their offense was in that first half, scoring 26 points in the second half, they took control of this game, and they're your Laval Division 1 champions.
Man, credit to Deschesney, right? Throwing the four TDs, but also the pick six that seemed to seal it for them. Or I think at that point, Bandinos were going to try and tie the game or at least make it a closer game,
Oh
and
yeah,
then
it was yeah.
Deschesney got the pick six.
Yeah, yeah. So it was a 7 point game right there,
Yeah,
and it was third and medium, and Russia tips the ball. Marco, who had a great game, tipped the ball. Chesney just scooped and scored it. Mark getting a sack, rushing pretty well against Rob, but yeah, that was definitely the dagger right there.
man, great competitive finals. Congrats, Gold Diggers. Respect.
Laval Division 2, we had the two semifinals that were very well, pretty one-sided, but I will say this. I rep the Mighty Ducks Route Runners game, and the Route Runners offense was very, very Not impressive, I'll say. Mighty Ducks in the first half marched so the score was 18-2 going into halftime,
Man.
but Mighty Ducks marched to the 1 yard line twice and
Oh,
went turnover and downs both times. So that could have changed the whole game at that point. Route
mm.
Runners also had a pick six for a touchdown, so had only scored um, two offensive touchdowns, including one that was on a very, very short field since Mighty Ducks threw a pick on their very first play of the game.
Oh
Uh,
wow.
so, like Mighty Ducks had ample opportunity to win this one, and their offense played pretty well. Like it's rare you see a quarterback throw for over 200 yards and only have 8 points, right? Like
It's yeah, throw for over 200 yards and 5 picks. Like that's really rare.
210 yards, that's like literally the whole field more than four times. It's like they marched the whole field, the length of the field more than four times.
It's crazy, man. It's like how many times in MFL have we seen a quarterback throw 5 picks and win, and a quarterback throw one and lose?
Yeah, a lot of those picks were on fourth down as well, so like
Okay,
not much to make of it. It would have been turnover downs anyway, but yeah, route runners getting the job done, but literally defense bailing them out. And then on the other side, you got Thieving Bears putting up 45 against El Pollo Loco, and this final started off the way you would have thought given those two semifinals. Thieving Bears at a 19 point, a 19 to nothing lead with just under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Then Route Runners somehow wake up. They score. They get a pick. They score
much.
on the very next play uh, before the Anthony Bellil to Etienne Lafleur pass here for 19 yards. And then they start with the ball in the second half, I believe. Yeah, because don't forget, Thieving Bears were both these teams were 8-2 in the regular season. Thieving Bears,
Yeah,
both their losses coming against Routes Runners.
man. So Routes Runners got like the almost the triple dip, right? Scoring, and then getting the ball back. So that was a huge stop, right? That in the
Yeah.
second half, their first possession for Route Runners, that was a huge stop, right, by Thieving Bears,
Yeah.
because that would have been three straight scores.
Oh yeah, and in the 18-8 game, Route Runners punted when they were in the other team's territory on a fourth and 10.
I'm sorry, Terry,
Yeah, you heard me right.
but I have to say I'm pretty ashamed of both of us, but we won't talk about that.
When we punted.
Yes, bro, I still can't get over it. Like I think we should give our championship away, our championship spot away.
Well, think about it. What was the? It was there was 10 seconds left. It
It
was
doesn't matter, Terry. We punted. Yeah, we punted.
why did you say to punt then?
You said it, and then I said, "Crap! If I tell Terry not to punt, and then something happens, I'm gonna get in crap." So I just kind of nodded.
Well, I think
I told myself I do not suggest it, and then when you said punt, I said, "Oh, thank God it wasn't me
if
first."
I'd have asked you, what would you have done? What would you have
Went
answered?
for it 100%.
You're lying.
I would have went for it. I don't
You're
punt, bro.
lying.
I don't punt, bro. I don't punt.
Looking back, could you say it was not the wrong decision?
That was the wrong decision. But
No,
congratulating.
I'm not saying it was the right decision, but it was not the wrong one.
Yeesh. I mean, tomato. It depends how you look at it, bro.
Anyway, congratulations, Thieving Bears. You're MFL Division Two champions. They beat the only team that beat them in the finals. But gotta say, Route Runners, great attitude. They didn't go without a fight. Um, lots of positives from this team.
Man, that's Thieving Bears, right? And the a few of the guys losing in the championship in Division One, but getting in Division Two. It's good revenge. I like that.
A lot of these guys was the third game of the day.
Oh yeah, Chuka semis. Yeah. Damn, a lot of football.
Let's go with the women's division.
Yeah, let's go. We got our second semifinal. Right? That's why I was bugging a little bit because we had one semifinals this past weekend.
Exactly. So Drama Queens
Yeah,
taking care of business, beating the Leftovers, who I think Leftovers were slight favorites.
I think they came in with the higher seed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So Drama Queens going back to the finals. They told us they would score more than 1 point in these finals here. Finals will be played at 10:30 right after the rookies playing Les Déesses Drapeau at 9 a.m. I guess we'll preview really quickly the semifinals 'cause we didn't do it last week, and then we'll give both scenarios for the finals.
agreed. Yeah, this one, this we talk about a toss up all the way through. Man, DS they've been close before, right? They haven't been able to kind of get over the hump. Somebody tells me they're going to be back, and it's going to be two heavyweights that have been in this division for for years. I think DS get the W over leftovers. I'm going to say 24-18.
Playing
It'll be
rookies.
DS. Sorry,
If they would be playing Leftovers, they'd obviously win that game because Leftovers won't show up to the field.
did I say leftovers?
Yeah.
Gosh darn it. Yeah, it was the rookies. I was seeing if you're paying attention. Yes, DS beat the rookies. I'm going to say 24-18 sets up DS and Drama Queens finals.
Give me the rookies and the upset. Cinderella story continues.
Like the rookies doing rookie-like things, Cinderella.
So I don't know if they're going to be there, but I think they will. You got Maya DiFazio and Sarah Saint Germain who joined this free agent team late and have playoff eligibility. Uh, Arguably two of the best players in the whole women's division, I'd say. Carrying this team and also greatly coached as well. But look, Des Drapeau averaging 30 points a game, giving up fewer than 10 points. It's going to be a very close game. It's going to be back and forth. But I just like the experience of Maya playing in other leagues, other countries, tournaments
Mhm.
all over the world. And I just think that rookies are probably going to end with the ball and they're going to score. And give me the rookies in a 22 to 17 win.
How sure are you about it?
Well, I'm not. I mean, I know they could score 17 points.
No, no,
So,
are you like a McDonald's trio sure about it?
oh, you want to do that?
Let's go, baby. Put your money where your mouth is.
Well, I mean, given that rookies are severely underdogs, should be like three McDonald's to one.
Wow. Okay, no, bro. If you're gonna have chicken like that, we're good.
Let's go straight up.
You actually?
Yeah, yeah,
You would shake it, shake. Put your finger on the thing, bro. Let's shake. Okay, thank you. One for one. I'm not doing this 3 for 1
yeah,
nonsense.
yeah. You got
Okay,
greater odds here, but you agree Diaz our favorite, right? Like Vegas gives the line, I'd say maybe 5.5 for Diaz Drapeau.
it's about time you take the underdog. Yes, let's go. Get it done.
It's about time. What?
You take the underdog.
Yeah, yeah. So I guess we'll each preview our own finals then. Uh,
Yeah, fair.
do you have drama queens winning?
I do not, Terry.
Neither do I.
Okay, so we both have drama queens losing in the finals, no matter who they play. Heartbreak. Hopefully none of the ladies are watching. It's something, I mean, I'm going to go for a different reason than you because I have the from the championship. I think this team's been stung before, Terry, and they're tired of getting stung, and I think they bounce back. There's too much talent on this team from the quarterback position to the defensive players they have. They have sure-handed receivers. Look, their only loss was midway through the season to the leftovers who had a great year. I think DS match up pretty well against Drama Queens. I think it'll be a great game. Some reason I think it's going to go to overtime again. Something about these women's finals. I'm going to go 13-12 DS in overtime. They finally got it done. They have too much talent to not be holding the trophy in the last few years, so they get it done this year.
Hard to argue with that, but we agree that even if drama queens lose and they don't defend their title, it's still a positive season for them, going 7-3, 2-0 in the playoffs, making it to the finals. In this very much more competitive women's division that we had in the spring, with just three teams. Same can be said about rookies. Free agent team coming in, won a playoff game, no matter what happens, positive. If Des Drapeau do not pull it off, or they lose in the semifinals or in the finals, is it an underwhelming season for them?
For DS, yeah, they're the ones. Or so do we know who got the one seed between them and Tigres? I think
Yeah, it
them,
was
right?
Des.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. If you can make the case if DS don't win the chip, it's not a successful season. But if they lose to the rookies, yes, it'll be an unsuccessful season.
Yeah, I gotta agree. And I also agree if Diaz do pull it off, I believe they'll win the championship. They've been in the finals. They lost a heartbreaking one in the inaugural season to Tigres. I think it was like a 1 point or one score game. I believe it was a 1 point game. It was a. Let me go check that out. In the meanwhile, if rookies do pull off the upset against DS, who do you like between rookies and drama queens?
No, Queens. I think rookies. I think whoever wins this game
Yeah, I think
is going
one
to be
point game.
coming in hot, and they'll be playing right after, right?
Yeah,
Tigres, yeah, that was that crazy game, eh? Yeah, Tigres, yes, I remember. Yeah, that game was bananas. That was the early one, eh? Yeah, 9 a.m. That I remember.
drama queens have to be the only team in MFL history to score 1 point more than once.
My goodness. Hey, who are we? They won a chip scoring 1 point. Who the heck are we to say anything?
Go Division 5.
Let's go.
Where Montreal Cessnas now have their quarterback, but lucky for them, they have a pretty good backup quarterback in Genevieve, who took care of business, winning 39-13 against Team 514, who couldn't keep their Magic Cinderella story alive. And then Les Last Calls with the upset, if you will, since Wong Nice were the higher seed. But that firepower was too much for that defense to handle. 30-13. I like this finals a lot. I think it's going to be very high scoring. Montreal Cessnas, Les Last Calls. It's about time that Les Last Calls make the finals, right?
Yes,
And
agreed.
talking about them, they have arguably, no, not arguably. I think they have the best Division 5 receiver of all time in the MFL in Sebastian Luca Alzate, another 800 plus yard season, 21 plus touchdown season. Uh, I don't think you could find a better receiver that's ever played Division Five than this
Is that
guy.
a Dolphins logo? Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you mean, yeah?
Well, I mean the opposite of no.
Okay, but wait, he
But
that would
two-time
wow.
MVP, four-time best receiver. Pretty solid. 100 touchdowns almost in 50 games, averaging two touchdowns a game. Uh,
His video game numbers.
yeah, literally. It's gonna be interesting to see how Montreal Snetsas plan to stop him.
Like, I mean, yeah, good defenders there. Maybe, the lengthy long Lambert Paquette could maybe
Almost
shadow
double
him.
the stats of the second leading receiver in the all-time stats with fewer games.
Yeah, that's absolutely nuts. I mean, if you look at the amount of touchdowns the team has as a whole, it's probably like this season is probably over like 70% of their total touchdowns.
Yeah, let's go take a look.
That's gonna be big. I think this is like what you see like some champions. It's like okay, one team squeezed in. I think these are two very deserving champions. I think we're gonna see a great game here. Do they play each other during the season? No.
Yes.
Yes.
I think Cessna's only loss came to the last calls. I think it was their first game of the season, actually. Yeah, so Montreal Cessna's on a 9, 10, 11 game win streak here. And their only loss came against the last call. So they could actually not only avenge their Division 5 loss last year, well,
Mm.
last season in the spring, just a couple of months ago, they could also beat the only team that beat them this season.
A lot of mistakes here. A lot of wow, 9-135 4.
Yeah, so definitely the game plan for Cessnas is going to be to limit Sebastian. And by
Yeah.
limit, I mean maybe like not let him bust 100 yards.
Yeah. It was three touchdowns or less, let's say.
Who do you
Man,
got?
yeah.
Who do you like?
I'm curious to see what their game plan is. We always say it's hard to beat a team twice, and I think that's going to prove true in this game. Something about Cessna's Terry, the way they battle it, battle. They haven't really faced much adversity. They lost only their first game, but to be able to win a semifinals game without your starting quarterback shows this team knows how to win, and this team has depth. I'm going to go MTL Cessnas, get the job done, revenging their championship loss from last season. I'm going to go 32-24 in this game. Last calls have a chance to score and 2 point to tie, but they get stood up on the goal line. MTL Cessna's champions.
Safe to say that regardless of the score, both these teams should be playing Division 4 next season, right?
Maybe even if three.
I hate to agree with you, but I'm also going Cessnas. I feel that like the more I was thinking about it, the more I'd lean the last calls. But I'm just trusting my gut here, and something tells me Cessnas lost in a heartbreaking fashion last season in the finals. They're just gonna find a way to get it done this season.
Fair, fair. This is a good one. This could be the highest scoring game of the weekend.
I think the Division 1 game probably has something to say about that.
Maybe a little something. Yeah.
Seminoles Alouettes. We have a battle of one against two here. And looking at the semifinal scores, clearly they were in a league of their own. Those games do not even merit to get recapped. Let's go right into it. Seminoles Alouettes. Uh, this is a very interesting matchup. Both teams have literally similar points for and very similar. Well, Alouettes the weaker defense in terms of points against, but you got the Gauthier brothers here with 8 and 6 touchdowns, leading the team with 14 interceptions, pardon me,
Interceptions, yeah.
leading the team with 14 total interceptions amongst the two bros. Um, I really want to go back to when these two teams faced off in the regular season. It was literally a tale of two halves. Alouettes coming back and winning 34-28, being down 22 to 6 at half. Um, Obviously,
I
Mario
remember
started
Rob
off that game at quarterback, started off getting safetied, and then Rob Boyd came in at some point and rallied the troops. I don't think there's a more dangerous team being down multiple possessions than this Alouettes team. They showed it multiple times, whether it was this season or last season, how they're so comfortable playing without the lead. And Seminoles have been very streaky. Their highs have been extremely high. But the fact that they could go back so low in such a short period of time is concerning. Who do
Mm.
you got and why in this game?
Man, it's actually quite simple. Like, it was Seminoles that had the stingy defense right from the start of the season to now. Both defenses being pretty good. Look, it's something we've been saying, Terry. I mean, I know we say defense wins championships. I'm not sure I like that philosophy. For me, I've always told the kids, even at Laval, I think good offense always beats good defense. I do love the way Seminoles got here. I'm just trusting the more reliable offense here. Rob White, JP, and Mario at receiver. I'm going to go Alouettes win 30-26, Terry, and they win a championship once again.
Look, I even heard someone say it this weekend. Defense wins championships, and I've said it numerous times before that that's not true, and it's even less true in flag football. But just in the real world, and especially in the NFL, there's data and stats that prove the opposite. Um, there's articles like if anyone, I'd love to have a discussion. Like, I mean, if I think you're the same mindset as me, so I don't need to convince you. Um, but yeah,
But you love
obviously,
talking numbers, right?
yeah, I would maybe used to say that too, and then I remember in CJIP I read like a really interesting article, and then I dug a little deeper into it, and it's literally proven that it's not true that defense wins championships. I'm not saying that offense clearly wins championships, but offense wins championships at least just as much as defenses do, um, and if not more. But it's not proven that defense wins championships more than offense. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'll gladly have a discussion with someone about it. And there's some really interesting fun facts. Like they looked at Super Bowl matchups where it was like a top five offense against top five defense, or all the times that a top five offense or top five defense was in the Super Bowl, and data collected even like in baseball, hockey, and all other major sports. Um, but all that being said, I hate to agree with you once again, but I'm going Alouettes, the back-to-back championship here. I just think that our boy Rob White has too much experience. He lost that finals with Bandinos in Laval. It's gonna light a you know what under his you know what. And this Seminoles team, look, they're really strong. I expect a very close game. I expect a high-scoring game as well. And similar score line to what we see here, and they're gonna fight till the end. But I just got the like that Rob White with like I'd say JP, but literally he has a plethora of weapons over here. Um,
And he's always been pretty good at spreading the ball, right? Like historically.
yeah, like you see, you got four guys just around 30 catches or more. Obviously JP, the main guy with double-digit touchdowns. Yeah, give me some Alouettes winning it on Saturday and then maybe on Sunday as well, right?
Man, that'd be something I was gonna say. Could be a great weekend or a miserable one.
We'll go over this real quickly. Gotta say, Bandits are favorites because they reminded us that they whooped our butts in the regular season when we beat them, I think, by 18 points or even more than that. I forgot what the score was, and like someone brought it up, and I'm like, it was like that bad? And they were like, yeah.
Yeah, no, the game wasn't
Oh,
was
33-22. Someone said like it was more like,
it didn't feel that close.
yeah. Well, quickly, this is going to be a great finals. Like, look at the semifinals. Both teams won by a single point. Like, that's crazy. Like, we saw the previous two semifinals, pretty one-sided in Division 4 and 5, right? Not in Division 3. Gridiron Lions really gave us a run for our money. Um, it was a really fun game. It looked
Yeah.
like no defense was going to get a stop. Gotta give the game ball to Kevin with the safety there.
Yes.
Pretty crazy to think that that was the difference in the game.
Literally.
Duck Bandits also. I saw that Matt threw a pick six late in the second half. I wonder if Ducks went for one or two. Um, I guess JP or someone let me know. Because yeah, that could have been the game right there. Because
Yeah.
I guess
I
it's
mean,
just
that's huge, right? Because they have the ball, they have the control. Not only does he throw a pick, but he gets taken back for six.
yeah. And then oh wow, and then they try to milk the clock and they threw another pick. But then Dave threw a pick and JP saved Matt's. You know what? And then that was game. All she
Yeah.
wrote. So, yeah,
Man, I mean, we were playing obviously at the same time, but man, oh man, did it seem emotional and electric. It was like, it felt like a finals game.
it's crazy because like Bandits were quick to remind all of us in Laval, like Rob, Kevin, myself, that we all predicted them to go like 0-17 somehow. Um, but it's crazy that they started from the bottom and now they're literally here. I mean, I don't know if Vegas would put us as favorites, probably because we're the higher seed, but we only had one more win than them. They beat us in the head-to-head. Um, better defense.
Yeah, I like the way Bandits have found ways to win, right? Like, I mean, scoring 26 points is solid, but then they've won games where they scored more than that. Their defense ended up clutching up in this game, and like even for us too in our game, right? Like our defense has been so, and we had to score a bunch of points to
So
narrowly.
is a little bit of an understatement. Let's be
Yeah, I mean,
fair.
I don't want to discredit the guys that much, but yeah, no, it was the offense had to carry us through that game, and it was like you said, it was basically first to get a stop would win.
Can you and Rob do something about that?
No, I think we're gonna get Brandon to call defense this
Brendan,
weekend.
you mean.
Yeah, Brandon. Yeah,
Who calls him Brandon?
you do.
Still?
Yeah, I think so. Brandon sounds. I just stuck with Brandon.
I feel like I make an effort now to call him Brendan.
You try. You try.
Uh, Division 2, nice TDs pulling off the upset against him. They defeated the 1 seed and the 2 seed on their way to the finals. It's as if nice T just have to find a way to make it in the finals. Like their path should just like let's not waste time and just put them in the finals again, and then we could just give the championship to the other team, right? But interesting enough, I have a funny 1 second, I'm trying to fix the. There you go. I have a funny little fun fact for you later. I'll keep it for when I make my pick. Um Witching Hour taking care of business against Trench Babies. That game looked like it had fireworks. And Witching Hour right now, in 3 seasons, have made the championship twice. Division 4 going undefeated. Division 2 right now against Nice CDs. Witching Hour are the higher seed, but truly, who's the favorite right now? Who would you give the line to?
That's a great question. Right now, if I'm doing a spread, I think I'm saying Witching Hour -1.5. I think that they're favored just because I mean being able to, I assume they're going to choose defense first, and being able to start with the ball in the second half is a bit of an advantage. And they've been the more consistent team throughout the year. But you said Zaplitsky has been killing it. Man, did he play well in that Div 3 game? I think Witching Hour are still the slight favorites, even though Nice City is on a heater.
Yeah, I think Witching Hour are the favorites, but like you said, it's not as it's closer than we think. These two teams
Mhm.
only finished in one game, right? Witching Hour going 6-4, Nice City's going 5-5. I don't remember who won that regular season game. Do you?
I'm going to guess Witching Hour.
Oh yeah, they won by a lot, 52-16. Obviously, if they could score 52 points in this one, they'll most likely win that game as well. Look, Guillaume was there. We know Guillaume won't be quarterbacking for them. Here, it's crazy that they scored 52 points while completing only 10 passes. Am I seeing that correctly?
8 + 2 10. That's pretty great. How many pick sixes and zero pick sixes? Let's not even like what. That's what. How is that possible?
There must have been like a stats that did not get recorded or something.
Maybe they got 7 safeties.
Oh, no, the game started, I think Nice City showed up late to this game because the final score was
Oh,
34-16. Yeah.
darn nice.
They
It's
got
still pretty convincing win by Riching Hour.
yeah,
Oh,
they
but
got 18 points spotted, which probably won't happen this time around.
yeah.
But still they scored 34. That's 5 touchdowns. You got the 3-4. Where's the other touchdown?
There's
A passing touchdown there. Passing touchdown. Passing touchdown. Oh, running touchdown. That doesn't show up in this box score.
probably Nick Husey or Kev was scorekeeping that game,
Yeah.
eh?
So, fun fact, we know that like Niceties have lost in the finals like many times in a row, right?
Hmm.
They do have a championship win, right?
They do.
Yes, that wasn't a question I was telling you. They do
Okay, yeah, I'm saying they do question mark.
No, they do. It was against the seventh rounders. Uh,
Oh,
Back in
with against Mazboot?
yeah,
Wow.
and you know who their quarterback was that season?
Chris,
Yeah, but you know who Chris was for them that season?
the offensive and defensive play caller,
No. What do you call someone who's not part of the roster?
a sub.
Yes. What do they got right now this season?
That's crazy. A sub.
Kind of looks like. I mean, I'm not sure if Chris was exactly a sub, but he was like
Yeah.
in Chris terms a sub. Like
Yeah, yeah.
not fully committed on the roster.
Right.
Um,
That's wow, that's
like a
pretty
fill in
interesting.
until they found their quarterback, and they found their quarterback for a few seasons, and then they kept losing, and now they have a sub at quarterback for them. Um, but one thing, Witching Hour have a great rusher. They have the leading rusher in the division. That'll probably help them against Zapliski here. Gabriel Chateauvert, if he's there with his 22 sacks in 8 games, uh, I am giving the slight edge to Witching Hour, I think, in this one.
That means they're favorites. That means you're picking them.
I think I'm picking them.
Honestly, this was the toughest game I had to predict. I was walking back from work today, and I was like mentally making my picks, and I was like, no, this one I may just decide on air.
Where were you walking to if you're walking back from home?
Well, start walking back from work to home in the
Uh,
snow. By the way, this is bananas. Um, Also, yeah, happy Remembrance Day when this video comes out. I'm going witching hour 36-32, and I
Close
don't know
one.
if it's the curse of losing in the championship games like the Buffalo Bills in the nice TDs. It is a really really tough game. Um, I just think from the start of the season to now, Witching Hour has been the more cohesive unit, if that makes sense. Look, I can see Sobieski coming in, tearing that defense apart. But Witching Hour have had the guys, and their guys don't miss many games. Tristan's played 10, Vince has played 9, and yeah, this is going to be a fun one. I'm going to say 36-32 Witching Hour, and they score with 5 seconds remaining to ice this game and hold up the Div 2 trophy.
Honestly, nice TDs. If they lose this one, might have to change their name to the Bills or something, or just change their logo because I used to play deck hockey for a really long time, and our team had lost a couple of times in the finals. And one of the guys, I wasn't a captain, one of the guys made new jerseys for us, and it was the Buffalo Bills jerseys, and we ended up winning the championship after. So,
Hey, man. You never know. Never know. But to be fair, nice cities do have a chip, so we could back up a tad.
yeah. To be fair, there was like only 2 divisions that time, so it was like the lowest division of the league.
But I didn't say I wasn't part of the league. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, it's this one's not going to be at the this game's going to be before our game, so could go on a little early and watch it.
Bless it's at 12. Because so there's this game and the Div 4 one at 12, I think.
Yeah.
Bless, yeah, I'm not gonna miss either game. I'll be there for 11:58.
I feel almost no. I feel all the finals are gonna be great matchups. Like there's no finals that's like super one-sided, and none of them you're expecting a blowout.
No, like for real, like the point there potentially will be a 2, 3, 4 possession game in one of them, but I think the point spreads in all 5 of them are gonna be like 3.5,
I don't think
maybe
that's
4.
true. In this spring season, didn't all games end within one score or within 1 point even, and like on the
Yeah,
last play?
it
Like
was
literally
crazy.
every finals this spring ended very closely.
Yeah. Div 1, yeah, 2, yeah, 3. Yeah, it's true. 4, yes. Women's overtime.
Yeah.
I can't honestly I cannot see this not being a one score game.
If it were to be a blowout, though, it'd be a blowout for who?
If it would be a blowout, I think Nice Cities would win.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not gonna base yourself off the regular season game?
No, it's literally a different team. Like literally a different team. A different quarterback. Chris wasn't there. Bala missed that game too, I think.
You did?
I believe so. I believe that or he didn't seem to have any stats, so it'd be surprising if he played that game. No, Bala was there. Well, he'll be there and just make your presence felt even more in this game. Brian wasn't there. That's the glue to the team.
All right, Division One.
Div Uno, main course,
So some would call it the game of the week.
cream of the crop, the cherry on top.
Second.
Because they only played once this year, right? And the game went to Idaho had the game, and the game went to double overtime.
Yep.
I remember checking the play-by-play in like the second half because I had a game off, and I was like, "Damn, it looks like Idaho's going to give Outlaws a loss early in the season." I don't know if it was Outlaws' first game. I don't know if it was Idaho's first game. Yeah, I think it was Idaho's first game.
I'm pretty sure it's Idaho's
Um,
first game.
yeah, because they had a bye for the first 2 weeks,
Uh,
I think. Yeah, Idaho had a bye the first 2 weeks, I believe, because Brady was too good to stay in Montreal. He went somewhere. And then, yeah, Outlaws had already played a few games, I think. Yeah, exactly. 40, man. How surprised would you be if that's the exact same score this week?
it's so rare that you see a game ending in overtime and it's not a 1 point game.
Facts.
And how important was that game for Outlaws? They could have dropped to 1 and 2 right then and there. Um, I think each team scores more points than that in the finals.
Really.
Yeah, and I don't even think it's a bad bold to say. What do you think?
No, no, like no, it's definitely not bold to say at all. It would be very bold to say like each team scores under 35, or one team scores under 35.
That game was almost 3 months ago, man.
Holy cow.
So much has changed. You see both quarterbacks with 6 touchdowns, no interceptions. Um,
I think in that game, Sam broke the record for the longest catch in MFL history.
oh shit.
I remember seeing that.
And they didn't even go for a touchdown.
That's crazy, eh? You know what? It's probably played a full field. That's what it was.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, Brady can throw a 65-yard bomb, so
easily.
yeah, yeah.
So
Man,
quickly recapping the semifinals, KLB Outlaws was pretty back and forth. Outlaws getting the convert to go up 9 pretty much sealed it. In your game, it's crazy because like everyone I spoke to gave you so much props and kept saying how close this game was and how Arnolds were in it. But looking at the score, like it was all idle in the second half, right? The first half it was close, then they double dipped and that was it.
well, that's sweet. I don't know who you spoke to, but play of the game was it was 14-14. I believe it was fourth and goal at the 6 or 7 yard line, and Brady hit James Nguyen for a touchdown, and they double dipped because yeah, exactly. And then yeah, exactly. Fourth and goal. We had 2 plays left after, and that was huge. A big play of the game too. We didn't score on our first drive. They did, and Brady was slinging the rock, man. And you guys were making plays left and right. This is a hard defense to throw against. Manu almost went for 80 yards, 2 TDs. James was big. JS too has been huge for these guys. Uzi as rusher is nuts, and it was a good game.
He
Close
picked you
first
off
half,
as a
second half.
rusher?
Sorry.
He picked you off as a rusher?
No, he didn't. Well, thankfully, we did double quarterback, and I threw a bomb, and they kept it deep for height.
Okay. Who rushed
Yeah,
that?
but he did get 4 sacks.
Who's their backup rusher?
It was they did double rush. I think it was JS and Sam
Okay, okay.
because we dropped 3 quarterbacks. Yeah,
Crazy that he drops back, doesn't rush like one play, and he still gets a pick.
I know, bro. It's ridiculous, and he had a really nice catch too. Yeah, he had a really nice catch too against OJ.
What else is crazy is that like you know Manu's a baller, right? Like it's
Yeah,
no
yeah.
question about that, but it's literally as if he's still getting better every season. Like it's like not argue like every season he's not like about the same, which is still like amazing. He's like every season you see him play, I feel at least for what I've been seeing, he's like wowing me more, which is
Oh
like
no,
hard to top, right?
Terry bugged guys.
What?
Terry's frozen. Um.
I'm not frozen.
Oh, bro, he froze for like 25 seconds.
I didn't freeze. You froze.
No, no, I was seeing if I froze, but I unfroze.
Okay. Well, what did I finish saying? Like, what was the last thing you had heard?
Manu.
Okay, so I don't know if like it actually froze or not, but I was just saying that like from what I've been seeing of Manu, like he's already like playing at an elite level, so it's very hard to one up that every season. But I feel he's wowing me like literally every game I see him play more and more.
I think like when you talk about guys that improve the most, 2 names come to mind. One is Dave Glisson. He used to get better. But like Manu is like he's elite and one of the best players in the MFL. But he's worked for it, right? And like he started in the I don't want to say he started in the lower divisions, but I remember he
He
played
was
with
playing with
Phoenix.
Kevin. He started with Kevin in the MFL.
Exactly right. Okay, so he did. He played with Kevin that year, or one year, and now he's one of the best players in the entire league on a team that may win a
Imagine if we would have had him
championship.
on Phoenix.
Man, oh, that'd be cool. Well,
Yeah,
let's see. But he's all about winning Div 1 chips. We win a chip with Iron Wolf. He's like, "Peace, Willie, I'm gone." And then didn't work out last year,
you
and he
feel
has
a little
another
salty, eh?
maybe just a little. And then we have another chance. He has another chance to win a Div 1 chip here. He's elite and been elite for a while now.
Speaking of elite guys, these Outlaws have quite a few of them. Jonathan Sveta in the semifinals was making ridiculous catches, like diving catches, left and right. It was crazy. He has about almost exact identical stats as Manu here, 12 touchdowns as well. And then yeah, Justin White, 23 touchdowns on the season. It's crazy that he has 23 touchdowns, but fewer catches and yards than Svetna.
That's so like you say like almost 50% of his catches are going for TDs.
Yeah.
Red zone threat, baby.
So it's crazy how both these offenses have such firepower, but they're
Yeah.
built different ways. But they could both score 60 points any given day,
Yes.
but in a different way.
Very well said. Very well said.
So, like obviously, each team knows their strengths, and I don't know if they have like weaknesses, but would you say the time of possession is going to be an important factor in this game? Because we know that like the way Idaho rolls their offense, they score fast, right? More often than not. The way Outlaws run their offense, they kind of march up the field. They could obviously go with that blow, but more often than not, they're I wouldn't say slowly marching because they march pretty quickly now. Um, but is that time of possession like for Outlaws? The longer you possess the ball, the fewer opportunities Idaho and Brady have to score touchdowns. Is that like what your mindset is if you're the Outlaws? And if you're Idaho, do you still try to score as fast as possible?
I'd say no to everything you just said. I think that if the time of possession is 50-50 in this game percentage wise, Idaho will lose this game. And it won't be close if it's 50-50. Outlaws chew the clock, they march the ball down. Idaho can score in bunches. I don't think for either team you're playing to the other team's strength. Outlaws, you're doing what got you there. Idaho, you're doing what got you there. There's no reading too much into the other team. You run your offense, you score 50 plus the way you've always scored 50 plus. And I get it, like, look, Steve staying on the field longer keeps Brady off the field, and Brady on the field longer keeps Steve off the field. You want to score as many points as you can, run what you've been doing, and I think the time of possession is going to be, like, without exaggerating, probably 75 Outlaws, 25 Idaho. And that's not disrespect to either team.
No, because they're gonna put up about the same amount of points.
It's going to be a one-score game with
Yeah.
those numbers, yes.
So another question I have for you, like we agree that both these teams are built on their offense, like just almost every Division One team is. But if you can see one defense stepping up and making that one extra play, to propel the offense, because you gotta play complementary football. If you're gonna win the game, you need your defense to step up and make one stop at some point, right? Unless it's blow after blow, and whoever gets the most convert points is gonna win this one, which could very well be the case. But I do expect at least one stop from at least one team here, if not one stop each. Like we always see, there'll be either a turnover and downs, a bad pick, something's gonna happen. Which defense do you think makes that like just climbs that ladder a little bit and steps up and makes that one additional stop?
And that is the exact reason in this game I'm picking Idaho to win their first chip in Div 1. I think that's the thing. I was thinking about it too, and I was like, both these offenses are equally as good. But which defense do I trust? If you tell me there's one stop in this game, which defense do I think makes it? I think it's Idaho's defense, right? Like, look, Steve is the best quarterback, and right now Brady is right behind him at two in the MFL. You could like that's the 1-2 is not really up for debate. But I do think that this defense of Idaho, they're filled with ballers, right? You have Manu with 7 picks. I think Brady has 8. Gab Boucher, that we just don't talk about because he's so silent, he has 8 picks. Um,
That they have like four guys averaging a pick a game. Like that's
and
like Brady and Gaboucher are literally averaging a pick a game. Then you got Manu that's averaging like point 0.9 picks a game. Uh, Chris rushes like 90% of the time has 5 picks.
1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 9. They have 11 pick sixes.
Yeah, it's really ridiculous. I think they broke a record or very close to it. I think they broke a record for most picks by a team. Um, that's not to say that they finished a better. Yeah, they finished with way fewer points against an Outlaws.
I know I'd won games in blowout fashion, but look, there's something to say about Outlaws, the dynasty and everything. And don't forget they were able to win. They won in comeback fashion right that week one. I don't think that's a game you necessarily blow away. That's Idaho had the game. Outlaws found a way to come back and win. But you read my mind. I was like thinking if there's one defense that gets a stop in this game, who would it be? And I don't think it's because Outlaws offense is worse than Idaho's offense. I just think Idaho's defense is elite times 2, whereas Outlaws defense is elite. And I'm going 46-42 Idaho.
Do you know the storyline of this game? What happened? Like, like for Idaho to quote unquote collapse up 14 points with less than 4 minutes to go. It's not like them at all, right?
No, I know. Well, the great thing is they didn't punt. I remember doing the play by late in the game. They could have punted. Some teams would have, they didn't. I don't remember. I just remember checking the play by play, and Outlaws defense stepped up when it needed to. A 2 point convert, and Outlaws had to get two 2 point converts, I believe. Yes, you Brady turnover on downs exactly. When the one time Outlaws needed to stop, they got it.
Yeah. Well, it was smart not to punt here because Steve probably still milks the clock, right? And then scores, whereas now Idaho still had a shot with 3 plays left after
Good call.
Outlaws tied it.
Yeah,
Yeah, getting 2 2-point converts in overtime, which is crazy. Um, is not going to be there who actually threw both these 2 point converts. So if it goes to overtime, do Outlaws have that second quarterback option? If not, I think Steve still has quite a few 2 point convert plays under his sleeve. But we got to address the big storyline in this game. Let's not forget that Brady quarterbacked this Outlaws team for a couple of seasons, right? And now he's going up against this Outlaws team with his own band here. Yeah, Steve has 21 passing 2 point converts himself.
not bad, not bad. Yeah, this is storylines galore, right, Terry? I mean, this is like,
Yeah, Brady has 19. So like if this game goes to overtime, it could be a very long overtime. Uh, but yeah, so like Brady knows most of these guys. He knows what kind of defense they play. Not that there'll be much defense in this game at all, but Brady got that insider info. I've been going really back and forth on this game. I just think like, look, I always say like to be the champs, you got to beat the champs, right? So this game is literally that. Like you got the biggest dynasty in MFL. You got Idaho who won a Division 2 championship.
yes, against nice TDs.
Yeah, of course. If you had to pick who would be against it, it's obviously against Nice Cities.
Well, I
But
was
yeah,
thinking, sorry, okay, Idaho. This is their second year in Div One, right?
yes.
I don't know why I feel it's been longer, but I think it's their second.
Well, because Brady's played a. I mean, all these guys have played a couple of seasons Division 1. Brady played a
Yeah,
few.
right. But yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's their second. They had that loss to the unit in the spring. Um,
And it's true. Brady did. Outlaws lost in the finals with Brady throwing.
yes, against
Okay,
big
right.
team. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
The year they beat you in the semis.
the Outlaws did. Yes.
Yeah, you got
Oh, yeah,
upset.
yeah. Yeah. Remember like that was yeah. So I remember that was a really dark game. We were close to halftime and second half. We didn't play
We
well.
don't need to talk about that. No one cares.
You brought it up, but yeah, Terry, I think we see a new Div One champ. First time we have a new Div One champ in a while.
Well,
That's
since
my
last fall, it's been only a year.
Yeah, no, but we have okay, so we have a first time Div One champion.
Well, weren't Arnold's the first time Div 1 champion last fall?
Yeah, no, but now we have another one.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you say your final score was?
I said 46-42, so that means Outlaws win the convert battle, but Idaho score an extra touchdown.
Don't forget, Outlaws are gonna probably start on defense, right? With the
Yeah.
chance to double dip. I think that's the key in this game. If Idaho, I know that you don't want to put too much into managing the clock, and you don't want to put too much into like diverting from the way you play your offense, right? Both these teams do what they do great and better than anyone else. But if you can somehow manage to end the first half with the ball, that's the biggest advantage, right? If Idaho are starting with the ball on offense, right? If they could manage to somehow end the game, end the first half with the ball, and not give Outlaws that chance to score twice in a row, I think that's the game right there.
And to give Brady credit, like remember when he first started, he was throwing that deep ball even if guys were quadruple covered, and he's been okay. I mean, okay with a check down a
Well,
little
his
bit
check down's
more.
like a 10-yard hook in the middle to James, right?
Yeah, exactly. And that's basically what they did against us, and it's been there, right? And honestly, we talk about that with Brady, but I think Steve too. We say Steve marches, but like I think his deep ball is only getting better too. So it's going to be it's a lot of mind games, Terry. It's like I don't think you need to come into the game trying to figure out the other team because you just have
No.
two special teams here.
Well, Idaho do have their hands full as well, right? With Svetna and Mason Miller on the outside. You got Smuda, Justin White, Ben Denis. playing the slots. Ben Denis, who rushed a great game, filling in for Khalil against KLB. He got a few sacks there. Um, yeah,
This game could very well come down to a sack or a pick on a pick on by the rusher, right? You got Khalil, and you got Chris for Idaho. These are rushers that take away lanes.
I feel this game deserves the bold prediction.
That's fair. I was gonna do it with this game anyways.
We'll do actually another one. What's your bold prediction?
I have no idea. I'm just not gonna do it for this game.
Like, my prediction that this game ends 51-50, but that's not that bold.
No. Okay, I think it's bold.
Like, both quarterbacks throw three interceptions, but they still manage to put up 50 points.
It's gonna happen, bro. Like they're gonna score 50 regardless. Like it's.
It's
I'm
crazy.
gonna say. I'm gonna say each rusher gets a pick six.
Each rusher gets a pick six?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Chris, he's done it before.
Oh yeah,
And
Chris probably gets two, but like
yeah, no, bro. Khalil's long. He has good hands. We've seen him play offense before. I say both rushers get a pick six. That's my whole prediction.
I say every single player besides the quarterbacks get a touchdown.
That's actually a really good one. I like that one. Damn respect. I like that one.
Do we do a bold prediction for another division?
Did you even pick the winner in this game?
I don't think so. Did I?
You're not going to slide under the radar, bro. Don't. It's not my first rodeo, bro. I see what you're doing. Not going to slither by me.
Yeah. Honestly, I like to make my pick before you make yours because I feel since you picked Idaho, I'm leaning towards Outlaws because like usually I make my pick in my head before you finish, and then like it's damn we picked the same team. Um, but I was really going back.
You
I
up?
could, yeah. Honestly, like the deciding factor for me is just the fact that Outlaws have the opportunity to make that double dip possible, given that they're starting on defense. So I got Outlaws winning 51-50.
This is the last game, right, of the day.
Yeah, the last game of the day at 3 p.m. at George St. Pierre Park. I cannot remember any division game where I felt so undecided on who the champ will be.
It's yeah. I mean, you have no pressure on either quarterback. I don't want to say it's first quarterback to make a mistake, but I think it's forced quarterback to make a mistake.
Well, like I said in the semifinals for your game against Idaho, I disagreed with that. I felt that in that game, both quarterbacks were gonna make a mistake at some point. Like, and I think you
Mm,
each threw at least one pick. Um, you threw much more than one, I think.
I threw three.
Was Birdie's pick at like the end of the half or something? Did it come in a key moment where you guys could have like gained momentum?
No, no, no. It was actually a big pick. I think it was like second down, and we ended up scoring quickly. It was like a pick we needed. Yeah, I had to pick the last play of the first half, and then a big one to Manu. That could have been the play of the game. No, but yeah, Brady's pick was clutch for us. It was Christian. Man, Christian balled out.
Oh wait, you guys? Okay, you guys came within one score in the second half.
It's crazy, eh?
Okay, so what I was told was true. It was a close game in the second half.
Yeah, it was closer than yeah, maybe closer than like it was just like 3 minutes where we dominated. Like, and it was like, oh my gosh, what's happening?
But then you guys needed that stop. Wait, they punted?
No, no, no. We didn't punt either.
Okay.
Yeah, no, don't worry about that.
Okay, okay.
No, no, come on now.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I guess just because they even when it was within one score, they still kept it. They ended up scoring to make it two scores again.
Yeah, like we never had a chance to tie it. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
the second half.
Give me a bold prediction for Division Four.
Okay, I like it. And I'm gonna I'll give you a division. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, Terry, you ready?
yeah.
Who did I say was gonna win this game?
Alouettes.
Who's the quarterback for Alouettes?
Robert White.
They will win this game, and he'll have these many touchdowns thrown.
How come?
Bold prediction, bro.
How many rushing touchdowns?
He may have two rushing touchdowns. He may have three pick sixes. JP may have a pick six. We
Yeah,
may
that's
have
bold.
eight. We have eight safeties in this game. Alouettes win this game. Rob White does not throw a touchdown.
Uh, what division you want me to do?
Two.
That's the only division I did not want to do.
Oh man, I read you like a book.
I'll do Division 5.
Well, you can't ask and not do it. Why would you ask then? Next time, don't ask.
I do that pretty often with you. You gotta say no.
But not in front of everybody, bro. That's ridiculous.
Okay, I'll do 2 and 5 just so I don't cry.
Okay, thank you.
Nicely's witching hour.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now. So I will be there to watch this game. I want to make a promise on air, so I'm there.
Who's gonna bring you?
Looking at him.
What if I'm there earlier to ref? You're gonna come from the morning?
No, no, you'll come pick me up and.
So, witching hour and their semifinals. You see their big three: Ben, Vince, and Tristan, all with at least a touchdown.
Mm,
I say they each score 2 touchdowns and get an interception in this game.
it's pretty good.
And since I said I'll do one for Division 5 as well,
Yeah, I'll do one for the women's because I have to do the same amount of bold predictions.
yeah. Sebastian Luca Alzate,
Yeah,
who's a phenomenal wide receiver, his best game ever has been 146 yards and 4 touchdowns. I gotta say the 4 touchdowns are a little impressive. Hard to say that he'll get more than that. But in these finals, he'll top 200 receiving yards.
damn. And in the loss, right?
Well, yeah, I guess my bold predictions have to be related to my team, but I know you like doing it like that. But yeah,
I know it has to. That's what makes it even bolder. I like it.
and go for the women's.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go to the finals matchup, which I had Drama Queens against Des Drapeau. Gosh, Johnny, what was my final score? Okay. There'll be no pick sixes in the. No, I'm kidding. I had 13-12 overtime. Des Drapeau. 13 overtime. Pick six. Okay. I'm gonna say there's 3 total completions in this game.
Wait, what?
There's gonna be 3 total completions in the game.
3 total completions in the whole game.
You heard me right.
What's the final score?
13-12 overtime.
So there'll be,
There could be 6 safeties for one team.
yeah, there could be pick sixes, right? Because your
Yeah.
completions, like you're not including interceptions and completions, right?
No, because then I just throw you the ball 8 times and say I have 8 for 8. Then Tua would be the best quarterback of all time.
Good point. Good point. Okay, that's very bold. Why
Yeah.
three?
Shout out to my boy D Wade. His poster's right there.
You could have said like three each team.
No, three total.
Yeah, that's one of your boldest ones.
Hey, baby, go hard or go home. It's the finals.
But as William just said, it is the finals this Saturday, November 15th, JSP Park in NDG, Montreal. Be there or be square. Um, we got 6 finals and 1 semifinal. Gonna be a jam-packed day, and then on November 16th, the very next day on the Sunday, we got our awards ceremony and fall season get together. Um, a Champ Sports Bar and the CFL Grey Cup.
Sounds like a fun weekend, Terry.
Yep. Perfect weekend to plan a trip away, right?
Oh, perfect. Book my ticket. Man, I can't believe it's that time of year. Folks, come on. Come support your gentlemen, the women and gentlemen playing this game. Be there at 9 o'clock. Stay for that game starting at 3 o'clock. And to the fans who won't make it, it's going to be chilly, I think. Hopefully no snow. But yeah, be there, support the folks, and hope to see you guys there at the get together too.
And at the finals.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Come to the finals. Come on now.
So we'll see you on Saturday and on Sunday.
Let's go. Double trouble.
All right.
See you guys.